In this video of BobCAM for SOLIDWORKS, we will be discussing how to set up stock geometry for your part, as well as setting up your machine setup. To begin this tutorial, open up your SOLIDWORKS program. With your SOLIDWORKS program open, click File, and then click Open. The default directory of the stored part file 3D example 1 is in the C drive, BobCAM data, BobCAM v3, examples. If a custom installation was chosen when the program was installed, then it will be in a different directory. Navigate to where that part file is located, C drive, BobCAM data, BobCAM v3, examples, and we will open the 3D example 1. With the part file open, go into an isometric view. Once you are in the isometric view, go into the BobCAM cam tree and right-click milling stock. When you right-click on milling stock, you will see the option for the stock wizard. Click Stock Wizard. You will then see the stock specification window. In this window, there are many ways of defining stock, whether it be a rectangular stock, cylindrical stock, something custom from wireframe, a solid model that was created in this part, or an STL file. Rectangle, as seen in the window, defines a rectangular stock. When we select cylinder, this defines cylindrical stock. In order to define wireframe stock, you will need to select sketch entities. In this case, we will create a sketch, exit the stock specification window, go into a sketch on the very front plane of the part, and create a polygon from the center of the part. The circle diameter will be 14 inches with 6 sides. Then click the green check mark and exit the sketch. Navigate back into the BobCAM cam tree if necessary. Right-click milling stock and click Stock Wizard. We will then select the wireframe option. Be certain that the profile box is selected, and select the 6 outside edges. And then click Calculate Stock. You are then able to define the height of the stock geometry, and this will define your stock. Solid Model allows for the selection of a solid geometry. Once you select your solid, simply calculate stock, and it will calculate the stock accordingly to the solid model that is selected. Stl Model calculates stock geometry off of an STL file. You will need to browse for this file in this window when you select Browse, and then click Open to open that STL model. You are also able to select your file unit type, whether it be inches or millimeters, that the part file opens in. Select cylindrical again. Cylindrical and rectangular have the option to enter stock geometry size, as well as use Auto from Workspace and Pick from Workspace. Click Enter and define a 14-inch stock with a 5-inch height. And as you will notice, the stock geometry changes accordingly. Extrusion Direction allows for reorienting the stock according to the orientation of the part. You would need to first select the vertex, and then select the according rotation angles for the X and Y axis. This will also allow you to reverse X directions and Y directions accordingly, and the stock geometry will refresh to that direction. Scroll up to the top and click Rectangle again. The last option in the stock specification window is entering an offset. If your stock geometry is oversized, you are able to enter that information here. -X will specify an inch in -X, an inch in +X, a quarter of an inch in -Y, a quarter of an inch in +Y, in -Z. In -Z we will leave 0. In +Z we will enter 0.1. From this tab, go up to the top again and click Next. In this window you are able to set up your machine setup. This is your Part 0. There are a few options for defining the machine setup. You are able to pick the origin, enter the origin, or pick from an existing UCS. In this case, we will select Pick Origin and select the upper left point of the stock. As you will notice, the X, Y, and Z. If we click the reverse, it will reverse the direction accordingly. Clearance plane is the rapid plane between features. The work offset number is entered here. The work offset mostly used for 4 and 5 axis is entered here as well. Once you have created your machine setup, simply click the green check mark, and this will create your stock. When we right-click milling stock, we are able to modify the color and transparency of the stock geometry that is created. Simply click Color, select the color that you would like. In this case, we will select purple, and then click OK. As you can see, the stock geometry again updates accordingly. If we want this to be more transparent, right-click milling stock again, select Transparency, and move the slider bar more to the right. If we would like to blank the stock out while working with the part, right-click milling stock again, and click Blank. This will blank your stock geometry. Lastly, if you would like to see the location of your machine setup, simply click the machine setup in the BobCAM cam tree, and you will see the machine setup appear. This concludes this video.